All right. Welcome everybody to the show. I appreciate y'all for showing up today, being here, joining me with this little painting that I've been working on for quite some time. But you know, the only way to finish it is to do it. Otherwise it just sits there and never gets done, yeah? All right, so appreciate y'all once again. First off, let's thank the patrons, TC Hollingsworth, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, and Sandra Scala. I really appreciate you guys. You're what keeps this faction alive. Let's get started, shall we? Hello, my name is Shane, and this is my art. In the heart of Silver City, New Mexico, where art comes to life. Discover the beauty of creativity with my stunning collection of prints. Here at Dalton Gallery, I believe art should be accessible to everyone. That's why I'm excited to introduce my exclusive collection, Made Here in America. With just a few taps on your phone, you can own a piece of art that speaks to you. Check us out at ShaneDaltonGallery.com or click the banner below and take home some unique art today. All right, here we are. Appreciate y'all. Just finishing up a banana. Don't worry about me. Boom, welcome. Looks like we got both cameras are working. That's good. Boy, oh boy, I went and looked at last week's adjustment on this. It's cool. We're doing it. We're doing it. I'm excited. I was looking at the picture of it. It's right on point. It kind of shares with this whole idea. And that's what I want. I want the painting to obviously be the painting, but I more want to emphasize a feel. Even if it looks a little different or off, it has to feel right. And when I look at this, it feels right. That's for sure. Boomer League, welcome. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the show. So yeah, what I think I'm gonna do is, I don't know. Gotta figure it out. I think if we bring some of the dark here, up front here and here, because up front here we have this little dark. Can you guys even no? So we have this little dark spot here, which is this little dark spot here, which is right here. Then this little edge comes up here, which is right here. I think that could be a little worked with. So yeah, I guess actually this comes here, so this is that little spot right there. And so then there's a little face here, comes up, and a little face. So yeah, let's bring in some reality and the right colors, which means we can go a little bit of the dark. Had some fun over on my gaming channel last night. Did a little bit of solo PvP. I built a little house. Not a lot of population, so I was able to work my way through it. Had some fun. Then I got stuck, and luckily someone was there to take me out. Otherwise, I'd still be sitting there stuck on a horse. It was a lot of fun. And I really appreciate you guys showing up and supporting such weird stuff. So I'm going to use a little bit of the red. I'm just going to throw on Just, oh, there we go. A very small drop. I need to do a little mixing. I'm looking for a respectable dark. Again, we are, let's see, if I'm looking at this exact, we're going to work on this section today, and the darker would be above this line. So we got to kind of fill that up. I'll zoom you guys in here. I guess I can't do it with my mind. Boy, that's some camera work. Nice. There we go. Once again, we have this little spot here is this little spot here. So we're just gonna fill in all this dark area, which is right here. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. Following the previous lines, just as before, as always. They link up. This is a bold move here, but it has to be done. So we'll pick this as the final point. So there is this is a light, and then this is a light spot. Everything around it has to darken up, which is bend and bend. It's fun to, but when you, how do I put it? This experience is so much more fun when I see it. So I think a lot of the struggle versus the reward for an artist, at least for myself, is the struggle is the start, right? Putting it down. Maybe that's why I like Rust so much. It's so similar to this process. So the hardest part is setup, putting the base down, all that stuff. You know, you got to go around, you got to look through some boxes, you got to do all that, and you got to build all the while trying to save your butt, right? Trying not to be seen, trying to be quiet, trying to just get it done, you know, efficiently as possible. That's the blocking of the painting. That's the efficiency of what you're about to do. Now, once you get your little setup, then you start to formulate a plan and work this little thing through. Some people's paintings, for example, take a day. Their whole process is going in and taking over and doing it. You know, there's those kind of players. But my paintings take a long time, so similar in my gameplay, where I set up the base, put the painting down. Through the time, I would have an idea, like For instance, I could put a discotheque that just lights up only at night, whether I'm there or not. That's hilarious. And then people who would be walking around would just see lasers shooting out into the spaces, and it'd just be crazy. So that would be the plan. That's all the line work that goes into these paintings. At any given point, it could all fall away, which means like the other day when we fixed this, there's a moment there where it all kind of falls away, but not really, because it's a small server. It's just me, baby. So I'm correlating video gaming with this because it's so similar in structure, in detail, how it all can fall apart. And at the end, it's really just the moments we spend fussing about with our friends and family. Same in the game. Nothing matters. I am a true believer in that is the best example of teachings of Buddhism to all the youth is rust. Letting go of all your possessions, learning how to do things simply, learning that small is, reserved is good. There's a lot of potential learned things in that game. I love it. It's the same as this, just this moment. You guys hanging out with me right now. And I really appreciate you all very much. Just saying, through making a short story long, I had a lot of fun last night. You all showed up. A little different last night because it was just me. So I'm lightening up the color here because I have too much. I need the balance, basically, to make this work. And perhaps all the shadows kind of are the same. A weird thing. Same color all the way through, just because that's what it is. Same colors all the way through, just, That's a pretty good one. I think I'm gonna do that. I just thought of an idea which would be just hilarious. So you just get the basic teachings of Buddhism, maybe like the I don't know, some tenets, something that describes that simply and written, already published, whatever. And you basically make a video. It's of rust. It's of the activities that go on, and when something happens, boom, you stop. It's exciting video. It's like action, 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 action. Tenet 1, action, 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 action. Tenet 2. Oh, it would be good. The ways of Buddhism through video gaming. The teachings of Buddhism through video or just Taoism even. You could pick a lot and just rock it. minus a few. I think that's funny though. Absurd. Well, the weekend is finally here for y'all. I hope you're enjoying your time. We never saw winter. Funny thing, yesterday I'm gonna go over to see a friend of mine, hanging out, and he says, which is a great old adage, a dry winter means a wet summer. And this morning I woke up with the thought of, which one first? It's the chicken or the egg situation. If a dry winter equals a wet summer, does a wet summer equal a dry winter? Because come now. So there must be a rule that guides that. That's all I'm thinking. Farmers, you know, what are you gonna do? See that? I'm just, ooh. Magic, bro. So again, highlighted area, darker area, zooming out, and I mean, mellowing out, which really just means less of. That's what it always is. Just less of. Proportion. Okay, hold off, you know, I'm gonna work over here on this little ledge. Terrible color, let's try it again. It's like magic. Do you believe in magic? Illusion, I'll give you. Magic, nah. There's a bunch of charlatans in the world. They're out to grift you. But if they acknowledge the grift right up front and charge you $37 for a seat, welcome inside the tent. Come on, come one, come all. You never know, you might get mauled by a tiger. That must have been the worst thing ever to be a part of, no matter who. That's okay, so there is a light front here. Let's put that in just so we can get some basis. We need, it's let's see here. If I'm looking at this, it goes up here, 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 here. I'm gonna keep my fingers here. You know. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I have fun. I have fun. I hope you all have fun too. We're gonna lighten up the party here, people. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by Bank of America. Bank of America. Stealing your money since, wait. They didn't steal my money. I just tried to take it. Laura, welcome. How you doing today? Welcome to the show. Throwing in a little bit of a highlight spot here that we need. This is certainly one of the most difficult, probably, projects I've had to do. Since we're taking, you know, let's highlight this so that this is highlight. But right now I just brought in the face here, which is the face right there. I'm so used to just being free with my art and not, you know, I'm not confined by your reality, you know, that kind of stuff. And here I am trying to be confined by the laws of physics. Happy weekend to you, Laura. I hope it's awesome. And I saw your message on Discord. Thank you for finding me. I'm glad to see both sides of your brain are working great. That was funny, by the way. Okay, so that's a little too much yellow. Let's pull it back a little bit, shall we? I like yellow like the next guy. That's a little too much. What we need, what we have here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach, which is the way he wants it, but he gets it. Okay, I'm sorry. Enjoying my weekend. I hope you're doing the same. I don't know if you can tell.
Seth, I did a painting, but not happy with it. I'll tinker with it.
That's what it's all about. I love to hear it. I haven't been happy with this painting. I mean, you can look at the first, man, so many streams where I'm like, I'm working on trying to find my happiness with this painting. That's very difficult to do, especially live. Luckily, you know, no one's ever done this crazy line work, so I'm out here going like, yeah, this is how it's done. uh, so it's a little easy. So I hope you have fun with it, you know? It's muy importante. I describe that all the time in my show here. If I really cared, I'd just carve lines into a rock. Is that my next project? Because if you think about it, I'm one fire from, oh. So, it must not be the art that I'm caring about so much, whereas I'm more this and learning, working things out, man. Solving puzzles, man, in my own puzzles of the mind, man. I don't know. I'm feeling silly today. That's cool. I'm always walking around Mr. Serious. It's nice to, you know, kick my feet up every now. I couldn't even say that with a straight face. Pretty lax. I'm pretty lax. Okay, so this goes up and then it goes like this. Straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to? See, there it goes. That's terrible. Now you guys have it in your head. You keep that, would you? Don't pass it to anybody. So we're gonna go up, because that's what the picture says. I can have new structure, all kinds of new hold your breath. Okay. What do we got here? This going up, this going up, this going across. We need something kind of strong right there to make that a thing. Let's use a smaller paintbrush real quick. Again, copying something, so difficult. We're just looking for a sharp kind of moment. Hope you're spending your weekend in a great moment yourselves. Maybe y'all have plans.
TJC Gaming said, "Hello, how goes it?"
You know, it's good. What up, TJ? How you doing? Feeling great, brother. I was processing this when you spoke up. How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Making real. I'm making real, bro. Okay, we're making real. So now, this that I just did is this. Now, we need to come up here and give some highlight. Highlight.
TJC Gaming. Set. Doing good. Had the house to myself last 2 days.
Oh yeah. Nice, dude. Let me guess, you cleaned it. Either you cleaned the house or it's the opposite right now. Right now it's 2 days in and you got some beer cans lying about. Which is it? What are we doing?
TJC Gaming. Set. All the cats are on my bed. Never seen so much pussy in one place.
This guy.
TJC Gaming. Set. Cats, I mean.
I know. This guy's funny.
TJC Gaming. Set. No, I'll speed clean tomorrow before she's back, ha ha ha.
Alright, so you're one of those. Yeah, see the two types of dudes who you clean up everything and you're like, oh yeah, finally. Or you just like dig down into it and just like, oh. And I think your way is better. See, it kind of stops here, so let's do that. Put that there.
TJC Gaming. Set. I haven't made a mess. She's the messy one long.
Hilarious. Huh? Huh? Ooh. Magic. Well, that's cool. Bet you did a lot of video game. Well, you do that all the time. It's not even like it's a treat. What's your treat? What does TJ do as a treat? And mine used to be like, you know, video gaming. Yeah, if the girlfriend went away for a while, I'd be like, oh man, I'd throw a good 12 hours in because it just wasn't a thing to do. Like, didn't make any sense back then. You go out and get like 10 gallons of ice cream, every different flavor, a bunch of cereal that she would normally eat, and you're just like, I can't keep cereal in the house or something like that. You know, there's got to be a TJ treat. TJ treat. Fill the house with Snickers.
TJC Gaming. Set. Looking good. And the painting too.
Hey.
I haven't played any games. My treat is keep my community running. Not as fun as it sounds.
This guy's out
Just
there.
work Lolo.
This guy's out there working, moving boxes. A mover and a shaker. Yeah, making this a part of reality is
4 packs of cigarettes over the last 2 days. Ripped to my lungs. That's my treat, Harvey.
okay. You're like, yeah, no one's telling me I'm being unhealthy. That's why women are important in your life. Ice, obviously, in particular. They keep you healthy. They keep you alive, so they have, you know, someone to hold their purse.
I do have a big bag of weed in the cupboard though.
Don't tell anybody.
You could read that, Mr. Policeman.
That's right. Don't tell anybody. But I got a big old bag of weed in the cupboard. That's funny. Well, cool. So up here on top, let's do a little bit of highlight just to finish this one piece off. Let's see how she looks.
TJC Gaming. Set. Having a smoking LAN party next week.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Gaming and chill.
Nice. Hello. Doing well. How y'all doing? Well, welcome to my studio. Yeah. I'm live right now. Don't worry, they can't see you. But I have a camera here, pointing here, and I bore the internet twice a week with painting.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But enjoy looking around. If you have any questions, let me know.
Thank you.
And I'm sure somebody's going to mention something in a second. Y'all enjoying Silver City?
We are. It's definitely our first time here.
Oh, wonderful, man. The weather is something else.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty nice and warm.
TJC Gaming. Set. Welcome in. Feel free to grab a cocktail at Space Gallery's minibar. Oh baby.
They have fun. They have fun.
Laura D. Zedart. Set. OMG, I wish I had studio space. I have a corner of my overcrowded bedroom. An IKEA shelf holds my supplies. I can barely walk in.
Well, yeah, I understand. Spent years doing the same thing. I'm gonna mute you guys. I'll be right back. enjoy the weekend here.
Thank you.
All right, I'm back, everybody. Thank you for being patient. Beautiful people here from Vermont. And they asked me what I liked about Silver City, and I told them the people, the weather, and that interaction between people from all over the world who come into my art gallery. And I'm just like, whoa, welcome. So, back to the painting. This little line right here, this little line right here. Let's brighten up a little bit of it, shall we? I appreciate you all. I'm gonna step back real quick and read the chat that I've been missing since they were in there. What do we got here? If Space sells a painting, I will do my next stream shirtless. TJ gets nuts. Sell a painting? Wait, you can make money selling paintings? Who would have thought? Says Laura. I sold the painting, man, I sell 1 or 2 a year. Yeah, you can make money selling paintings. No, Laura. Here, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why that's a hard no. You can, I suppose, if you figure it out. I have yet to figure it out, Laura. And if I may show you, that painting took 3 years to do. Just emotionally, it took 3 years to do, yeah? And I sell it for $5,000. So, I can't perceive that there is money to be made. Perhaps in the future I will, like I just told those people, they were like, come to Vermont. And I'm like, well, and then I remembered I have to probably go to Vermont because I have to do art festivals. I have to make this work. You understand? I've been pushing art since 1996. I've been professionally doing something with art also since then. And that just means murals, faux finishing. Yes, there was a painting, like regular oil painting, but I would rarely do that because all the money in the 90s and 2000s were in faux finishing and stuff. Took some breaks.
Laura DEZ Art said, the local art festivals are quite a joke. No one buys anything. They walk through ooh and ah, dot and then nothing.
So, you are correct. That's why you choose, there's only certain ones. And I looked them up online. There's top 10 art festivals, Santa Fe, and you pay to be there. New York, Florida, and then I think there's the largest the largest medieval festival is in New England. I have a neighbor across the street who owns an art gallery. He carves woods and like staffs and stuff like that. He told me once, he was like, you need to do a Renaissance festival. I was like, well, my work is not Renaissance festival stuff. I don't have a dragon. And that was when I painted the yellow dragon. But anyway, he says it doesn't matter. What he does is he goes to New England every year, at least he used to. Last year was his last year. He sold his warehouse out there, but every year he would go out there and he would make his whole year's worth of money at that one festival, and then he would come back all year and carve and then take all that up there and do that. Now, I understand that if I'm banking on my art being extra special, woo, which I could look up right now. Let's see. Let's see something. I'm gonna look something up. Hua Hui Hia. Now I know that it's not extra special. Don't get me wrong. What I mean by that is that every time someone comes in, they're like, "Man, I've never seen anything like this before." Yeah, still not. It's been submitted. It's not accepted nor not accepted. So that's good. So I feel this. Whatever this is that I'm doing, it's just a lot. There's a lot there. And if I can pull it off in certain paintings, it then says, look, this is something. Here's something also, Laura. I'm lucky I have a building where I have just my art in here. When we have a bunch of people coming through, I sell prints. And I'm like, I don't live on the, this building isn't on the main street. It's on the offshoot of the main street. There's two main streets, kind of. I'm on the secondary main street.
The only art I've sold is fan art or a commission to do a family doll.
Dang. Okay, so it's okay, Laura. Look. I don't know. Yeah, I never sold art. I spent here, I'll tell you the truth. It seems easy right now, right? It seems like, wait, I'm selling art. I got tubes. Those are all tubes, Laura. All for sale, okay? Because I'm an art gallery. And so, 1997, first painting ever, yeah? First canvas finished ever, right up there. I keep it on me because I just love it. I think it's, part of my history. It's airbrush, work with some clouds. So from 1997 to, what year is it when it's 7 years ago? I'm not thinking of that. I'm sorry. I could have done that math already. 7 years ago from now is what, 2018? That's when I first sold my first painting. $20 years, give or take a year. 20 years, I did murals, I was around art. My smoke shop carried Michael Pasqua, his art. He's a real artist. I had an art gallery in the 90s. I surrounded myself with artists. I considered myself an artist and a professional artist at that because I would do mural projects and things like that. But art itself, I will not do, what'd you call it? The jobs.
I was part of a charity auction last summer. All my pieces were donated to the charity to help raise money. The local university bought 2, gallery owner in the public.
Then what? Sounds like that's exactly what you want to do. I sell 1 or 2 prints a month. Sometimes 6. Prints. 40 bucks here, 40 bucks there.
How to not worry about it. Just make stuff.
That's where you gotta be, Laura. That sounds great. I love that. You can't, if you worry, you're just gonna be all worry, right? Me too. I'm banking on the amount of lines that I'm putting in these paintings to be, at least show the effort. You know? It's got to at least show the effort. Now, from here to here is a very bright line. Let's find some. See that? We just brighten her up. See, that's great, Laura. Even the university bought a couple. That's cool. Nobody knows I'm here.
Seth. Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I wouldn't have the patience, but obviously you do.
See what I'm hoping to do, Laura. I'm kind of quietly. I'm here, I'm doing my thing, right? And then someone, somewhere, because that's all it is anyway. The 10% of the 10% of the 10% chance that somebody would be like, whoa, do you know blah 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 blah, and then you're off to the races. All you got to do is paint. You just make your art. And at the off chance, the 10% of the 10% of the 10% of the 10% that somebody who knows somebody, it's 6 degrees of separation here. I could, sell Mike Tyson a painting if I knew his buddy. Because these are so Mike Tyson paintings. I'm just kidding. Like, here's an artichoke balloon for your kitchen, Mike. Oh, thank you very much. I can't do Mike Tyson. But yeah. Just keep painting. It doesn't matter. Paint till you die. And hopefully I'll be able to go to Vermont and see the leaves change. I ain't worried about it. I don't really want to go to Vermont and see the leaves change. But if I got to because of business, that's cool. I'll be like, I'm here because of business. That's crazy to me. I love that, How about up there on top? How about something to brighten up my day?
Laura D.Z. Art. Set. Go in October.
Sure. I also want to be in Dubai at some hotel opening with my giant painting there in the, you know, with a frame that's that big, that tall, giant.
If you've never seen leaves change in the northeast, it's a spectacular sight.
Nope, never have. We got some leaves changing here, but you know, it's not the northeast. We're the Gila. But for sure. I'll be a leafer. I'll be a leafer. Okay. That's pretty good. This probably could use a little bit of. Da-da-da. Let's see how it come in large right there. Dun, 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 doo, doo. See, I mean, where are we? What reality do we live in where that drum didn't just go in right there? Fat beat. People would say, that's a fat beat. Okay, I see I'm goofy today. I'm just feeling it. I'm feeling the love. I hope you all are too. And if you're not, just breathe in with me. Ready? See? Freeing. I don't know how this YouTube gets away with this. They're like, yeah, this is an original song. I'm like, whoa. Whoa, buddy. Then why do I know the lyrics? It's actually a combination of at least 3 songs. Bum, 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 bum. Na, na. I mean, just those combination of notes should be frowned upon if you're not playing the actual song. Just saying it. I'm saying what everyone else is thinking. Mr. Braveheart over here, painting my face blue again. kind of bruising out that red. I see it. I see its true form, and I must put it back. Go back, you evil temptress. See, it's a little too stark there. I gotta work that out, don't I? Tony Stark in it. So let's fix that first. Muy bueno, muy bueno, muy bueno. Bueno, bueno, muy bueno. He said, muy bueno, get him out of here. Just helping those out. They've been bugging me for a minute, so let's just man. I mean, can I submit some songs to YouTube and be like, I made these? They're gonna say, whoa, that sucks. Like, whatever, dog. That's what I'll say. Everyone's dog. If you ain't dog, you ain't down, huh? You ain't dog, you ain't down. This is like Flaming Lips circa 2020. 'Cause we're down if you ain't dog. Like this is literally, I ain't dog and I ain't down. You know, some real operatic, ex-junkie, look at me, I'm free now, I live in a vegetable garden music. You know that? Guys, look at me, I'm free now, I live in a vegetable garden. That kind of music. I'm not sure what that means. But that's what I think of the Flaming Lips 2020. Probably 2019, 2018. You know, I don't know when it really broke. Don't get me wrong. I will listen to that stuff loud because it's poetic and it's all the emotions I'm looking for. It has. It's rare. Okay, the Beatles, I'm going to say this. Pink Floyd, it's hard to do a cover. Pink Floyd, they had the math down. They were true artists. Beatles suck. It's like don't get me wrong, the greatest band of all time.
How about music to grow plants by Special Box to Know How Kenny's Eyes in original books?
Boomerly, how about music to grow plants? A special box to Aloha Kenya's eyes. Yep, I did. After that box set, I did make an album for growing plants. At the same time, Mythbusters did that episode about growing plants. They grew a bunch of stuff on the roof and put a bunch of music to it, different kinds of music. And you know what won? Heavy metal music. Because of this vibration and the cells and just beauty. I used to sit and play flute. I thought it would give the love, it would give the CO2 it needed, it would give all the information the plant was looking for. I would sit inside those rooms and just play flute. It's cool. Anyway, Pink Floyd versus the Beatles. Beatles, pop band, blah, blah, blah. But All You Need Is Love is really good, right? It's just good. It's a good time when they finally met their DMT princess, whomever, whatever. Anyway, Beatles changed. They changed into something that they were like, oh, shoot, art. So they started to make some real weird psychedelic stuff, really just kind of work on the idea of music. Flaming Lips did a cover of All You Need Is Love, which is so much better. It's so much better. But you can't do that with Pink Floyd, I'll tell you what. I'm not really a fan of either, really. Kind of obviously more Pink Floyd. But yeah. Flaming Lips. They were cool once. Metallica was cool once, you know, before they... I think it was Russia, Metallica playing in front of 1 million people, and 1 million people watching has got to blow your, like, that's next level. Like, the meetings you have after that change your life, make you cut your hair and go sober kind of thing, you know? Which I get it. But a bunch of dorks, you know? What a bunch of dorks. Rich dorks, though. Who could afford my paintings? Now, that's why I'm all about it. I'm like, hey, go be a rich dork. Gum. Oh, here's a good one, Laura. Your painting is, my paintings were $3 an inch, say. If I framed them, it doubles the price automatically. So you might want to look into framing all of your artworks and then just doubling whatever you thought you'd charge. Bueno? It's a good way to go about it. It's a good way. Do you know the way? It's the good way. I'm really having a little bit of trouble here. There we go. So, now across here.
I don't even know what to charge. Lol.
Well, how long have you been doing it? And then here's what I did. I Googled how much do artists make? And because I didn't know what to charge either. After 20, 30 years of being around and just, you know, I didn't know what to charge either. So I had to Google it. And Google said $3 to $6 a square inch is what a professional artist makes. Now, if I was early on, I'd be like, well, I can't do that yet. And I remember having this thought as a 20s guy, because people would probably have told me, just paint books, you know, do it by the inch. And I would think that I would be like, well, how long did it take and all this stuff, right? And then that got in the way of canvas painting, but it made it much easier to formulate some decision making for murals. Oh, you want a mural? Oh, I charge blah, 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 blah per square foot. And that worked out fine. Didn't even conceive of how to do canvas work. Even when I came to this and this whole new style that I'm doing and these canvases that are in this style, I was like, how much do artists make? And it said 3 to 6. And then sorry guys, I read on and it was like, if you frame it, it just doubles the price. So I'm like, oh, sick. So I started at $3 an inch because I feel that I'm new. Someday I'll get to $6 an inch, which would make that painting, the big Gila, $10,000 without the frame, $20,000 with the frame. So you see how that just changes the game. It's just me spending years doing this. So far, I'm 8 years in this style in particular. Yo, Fantasia. This is where Mickey Mouse's all the mops or floods are happening and boy, oh boy, this was the scariest movie to me as an adult with a head full of LSD. This movie changed me. I was like, oh no. I didn't know Disney had it in them. Beautifully done. I saw it, obviously. I mean, that's just a mental state that's not conducive to reality thinking. But I've seen it since, and I'm like, I still think it's a beautiful piece of art. It's just one of the scariest pieces of art that I know. Besides Saturn devouring his sun. That's a scary piece of art. I don't know, what are your favorite scary pieces of art? Hi, I found storming the castle. Oh yeah, look at that. This is cool. Okay, so I'm looking at this, I'm looking at this. Let's put this right here. Okay. This right there is this right there. This is this. This front end is this front end right there. So, we're on our way, man. This is looking good. This here is here, and it could use a little bit. Like we need a little spot right here, which let's do that. I'm bold. Sorry, got into some punk techno rage music. Punk techno rage music. Now that needs to be something. Is that not a thing? Come on. Remember when Rage Against the Machine was against the machine? You know, we got to bring it back. That's all I'm saying. Remember before Rage Against the Machine was sponsored by Pfizer? You guys remember that. You guys remember before corporate greed took over art? You guys remember that. Hey, you guys remember what it... Okay, I'll stop. I'm sorry. Having fun over here, I tell you. Probably too much fun. I get it. People tell me to calm down quite often. Even at 53 years old, they're like, yo, bro. I'm like, yeah. I know. I know. And that's when I handcuff myself to a chair rip off my shirt, and run down the street dragging the chair behind. I almost thought I heard an ice cream man from Mexico, you know? Bells. And they're off. We got Fancy Pants Magoo running up the lead. Followed by, oh, I thought that was the, oh, it is. Followed by, I can't think of funny things. I'm not funny. Sounding like Howard Cosell, he is making an ad-libs live on the internet. Seven horses start, 2 horses finish. Okay, what's up? Oh, welcome. Thank you so much. We're having fun here. Painting. K, like from Man in Black. What? Okay, so, you know, maybe not. I appreciate you showing up. You're an artist. I love it. K Art. I need more white. There we go. And we're just sticking with the burnt umber, yellow oxide, and a little bit of white. And we're just gonna clean this up a little bit because I had overdone it. And the race is on. And we must finish. So is this just so cartoon that they're like, yeah, you can play this? No problem. Adding a bit, a little yellow into it just to, because the music told me to. JK, LOL, LFMAO, HBN, how about now? You know what I'm saying? Come on. Come on now. Okay, let's see where they stole this song from. Let's see if we could just, you know, they just use 3 notes. That's why I think I can just kind of make some songs. How do I submit them to YouTube stupidity? I'd be all like, I play piano. Oh, you can't sing on it though. That's the key. Luckily, because I stink at singing. Just rolling back and forth, people. Don't mind me. I got wheels on my chairs. Okay, so this area, I just want to kind of, I think right here, which is right here, I think this dark needs a little help. So, you know, we're just chilling. This is what we do. We bore the internet. We have some fun. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. I am. Not a lot of people walking around town. You saw. What do we have? One group of people coming here? Real big day at Dalton Gallery, I'll tell you what. I tell you what. What a difference a day makes. I mean, you know, it would be nice to get these paintings done. I don't want to spend years on paintings. I wish I had that Van Gogh thing where I was like, get it done, and just get crazy with it and be done. You guys would be like, oh my God, how did he do that? And then, you know, I'd have 1 million subscribers tomorrow. But instead, this. I hope you enjoy this tonight at 11. You know where it does shine though, and I should put up a video soon, is time lapse. Obviously time lapse would be a big sell. Just the amount of time and lines that are going on here is a lot. I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. Let's hope the judge at this year's county fair are going to think the same. See, just these 3 lines help that whole strength of that one angle. And that kind of, to me, is art, is the magic, is the illusion of art. I used 3 lines to do something that in the picture is tens of millions of minor interferences, which then shapes and light bouncing off of it, and which are reflective, which are not, and all of that in 3 lines. 1 on the bottom, 2 in the middle, 3 on the top. Now I'm going to ruin it by adding more lines. I don't know why. No one tells me to. It just has to be done. I'm going to leave that alone, but the balance, you can see the imperfections. Especially when perfect happens. When perfect happens, like 1, 2, 3 line, 1 line, 2 line, 3 line, and then it's golden, golden. Now, your guys' view, I mean, it looks different. Let me back it up for you so you guys can have a better understanding. Oh, look at that. Look at that, will you? Will you look at that? I'm trying to get the perfect. I'm such a good cameraman. And yes, I'm a cameraman. Say it loud, say it proud. Is that focused? I feel that it's pretty focused. So yeah, sometimes in art, all the time, I mean, I have this show twice a week. The rest of the week, I stare at this painting. Luckily, this is my job, so I get to sit here, hang out with people, and they get to give me compliments on my paintings, and then I get to be like, wow, man, I'm so cool. And then, you know, I get hit with hours of just like the torture of looking at this painting and being like, why is it broken? But it's so getting less broken. It's very broken right now, don't get me wrong. This whole area is broken. This whole area is broken, but it's on the mend. And when it's on the mend, you can see it. So right here, this too, we need to add whatever we did with these spots, we need to add right here. And then, according to painting, this, 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 this. It's beautiful. Down here, all this. This is the only part I'm confused about right now, and I gotta lighten this all up. So this is here. So this is this. And for some reason I went dark here. I don't know what's going on. But we can fix that, and then that'll be just so good. But sometimes we gotta step aside and clean the eyes, you know? Take a fresh look at things. You know, you gotta look away from the art. It's very important. But she looks good, huh? And that's 42 miles away from here in Silver City. The Gila Cliff dwellings, people lived up there and disappeared, as people do, move about. So yeah, next we'll come in with here, and what I gotta do here is this happens. So this goes here, 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 and then it pinches right here. So right here we gotta have some dark come out, but not a lot, but just right here in the front, and then it lightens up. So I'll fix that on the, man, right now. It's cold. Let me get some coffee. Go to the bathroom. You guys chill out here. If anyone comes in here, could you please sell them something? How many prints did you sell? You guys sell a bunch of prints for me? That'd be great. No one comes in here, you don't gotta worry. It's so rare. Silver City. I'm at the southwest furthest. My building is the last, there's the picture of Silver City downtown. I'm 2 blocks to the left. And I'm the last building on the historic part of town, you know what I mean? My building's 1930, I guess, that counts. But it's not like 1800s where I gotta get everything approved. So like I say, I wanna get this just right so you guys can see. Right here is right here. And you can see the difference. This needs some shade down here to be complementing that picture, which is a real picture. But I'm gonna get some coffee. I just went to the restroom. That's all I did, man. So let's get some coffee. You guys might be able to follow me all the way in. I'll probably start breaking it up when I get to the kitchen. It's okay though. Muy bueno. Eso bueno. So muy bueno. Okay, that's pretty good. Come on in, folks. Say hello to my little friend. Yeah, see, this is kind of cool too. Having such unique art, okay? It's all mine. The whole art gallery is mine. That people can just look at through the window and they look like, yep, nope, I'm not going in there. They're not missing anything, you know? That's super cool. What do you guys say we go outside and catch some sunshine? He's so freaking, it's so cold, even in here. Yeah, it's pretty cold outside too. Not gonna lie. Could have been a good idea if that sun was stronger. Let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Again, we want to shadow up this base to match that. Let's appreciate you all for showing up on this weekend. You could be doing a number of things. Let's pick, so we can redesign this since everything else is, we're gonna come up here. Let's throw that there real quick. Again, it's all about the illusion, yeah? I know I have to throw a lot in though. So sometimes work is there. And then we'll just lighten it up. You know? Simple Simon. It goes down over here on the left. Magic, bro. It's magic. Oh my gosh. This is a pretty big brush. See, this is good. So right here, I don't know if you guys can see, it's very faint, very distant in the picture, but there's a dark thing. Just a perfect hint of shadow. And that's what that one line breathes. Let's bring in a little bit of lighter. The 70s future music. Ooh. 1970s future music. Come on now. That's way too similar there. Helpful, but not. Dang it. Brush is too big, I tell you, isn't it? That's the smallest brush I got. Gosh darn it. It's alright, a clean brush is a happy brush. We'll clean it off. Nice.
Odyssey 2001. Planet of the Apes.
Wow. This also has there's a bright curve to it I'm trying to gather. Now we can go back to the dark. Whoa. That's okay. Okay. Just keep an eye here. Now I just bring a little bit of bright back right there on top. See if we can't capture that. Because all of this is going to change, right? So we're really, right now, we're just trying to capture a little section. That's not bright enough at all, but I think that's a good color to start to fix this. Nope, 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 nope. Not there. Not there. Okay, sure. Whoa, no. That's okay. I like what's going on. Oh, yes, yes, sir. See? I tell you. Art is not fun, but if you stick around long enough, and even in your own projects, you feel this elation. You've done it. You're like, oh yes, there it is, and that is what I strive for. It's kind of like the older I get, the more I focus on the good times. When my body feels good, when I'm not having a headache, when I'm not, like, my back's not hurt, you know, all the good times, all the good feelings, and just like really living that moment. Oh man, that's painting. Also, you got to be there for the struggle. That's painting. Let's throw some down here. I'm not sure you guys can see this down here. Oh, it's pretty much, you can see down to there. Okay, good. Muy bueno. That hold your breath moment was brought to you by Acceleron. We didn't give those to the Chinese. Acceleron. See? It looks weird. It's gotta. It's just gotta. Let's get this back. So we have a bright midsection. This is definitely not. Let's take a gander at this darker or lighter section. We come up here. I do my best. Nice, 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 yeah. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so what we're seeing here, we're almost there, we're almost there. We're almost at a good point where we can chill and stop and say, ah. Almost. Ooh, that's nice, that's nice, that's nice, okay. Let's just bring that up, and then this comes over this way. Say. Brighter. Okay, so that's this there, and that's that. Boom. There is a light spot and a dark spot, and then it just kind of goes ching, 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 ching. Now, I think I've made up this whole middle part, unfortunately. I think I can fix it though. Well, I know I can fix it. I know I can fix it. It's just that I gotta fix it. That sucks. I think I went a little too heavy on this up here. Most importantly, when you look at the painting, it needs to be clean. Clean of imperfections. Whatever that means. Why sometimes I can go over it with this. Just kind of straightens everything up. And that's what you want. That does nothing. Good job. Comes down. There we go. You just need that natural progression. That one line cured that. That goes up. This is going to be bright on top. So we take the brighter color. It certainly is not bright enough. Could be for this over here though. That's good to clean up with. That's good. Makes it look good. That's what you want. Like I said, it's gotta look clean. Every line has to be in tension, yeah? That's hugely important. You have to have intention. You can't be wasting time. Which I like to do. Nice. I could fill this out a little bit with some darker. Probably help. Intention. We've definitely gotten some good time in together here on this painting recently, which is very cool. Hard to do, you know. Painting is so hard to do. So let's see here. That's a fix right there. Let's blend it out. Nice. See, it just looks good. That's that. It just looks like it should. Now down here, let's give another one of those stark, straight See? Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. One across the middle. There's actually two. It's a hint of a line. Ooh. So we got that one, we got those two, we got that one. There's one that kind of goes back. Kind of like that. We'll go work with that. So this pillar has now, well, it's almost, we're like 95% there on this pillar. Let's throw some in here. Yeah. Balance, we need the balance. Yeah. All right, now we got the two, big. This one is this one up here, so that needs some work. You know what? Inspiration. Inspiration comes in all forms, people. We've been working on this today for 2 hours. Just give me a minute. Be right back. Be right back. It looks good. There, see, that wasn't so bad. It may make me cough. Let's zoom out a little bit so we can get a kind of bigger picture of the moment. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about. So still, you can still see the, so we started this little shading. You can always go further, you know. We just want to, tread lightly when doing stuff, I think, is the best work ethic. Keeping it simple, you know. But definitely We got to bring more of this down. That's all. It's cool. We're doing it. Cheers to you all for joining me today. I appreciate you all. Thanks for the subscriptions. Thanks for the likes. Whatever you do here is great. Just spending time with me here doing this is pushing me to other people who would be interested in looking at art, huh? And that you guys are staying around, that's beautiful. Thank you so much. So, I'm just looking at this like a two-dimension thing. There's a crescent moon right here, just a crescent, a backwards S or something, whatever you want.
Thanks for the stream.
Oh man, thank you.
Laura D.Z. Art
It's really cool.
said, I should go paint.
I love it. I want you to go paint. Thank you for joining me today. Like I say, inspiration comes in so many ways. Use it. Find it. I think I'm going to end up adding some black into this.
Laura D.Z. Art said, I'm browsing for inspiration.
Awesome. So when you started painting, Laura, do you generally have an idea? Or do you just start at a canvas and then see where it goes? I'd love to know that. Everyone has their own little ways. There, let's do that up there.
Laura D.Z. Art said, I'm forcing myself currently because I don't have a project. I haven't painted in a long while, but it's good for me, so I have to be consistent.
Heck yeah. Smart. Painting is like foreign languages, you know? You have to kind of do it to keep it loose, kind of like playing a guitar. You got to play the guitar to keep it warm, you know? Keep that wood singing. You pick up a guitar that hasn't been played in a long time, you know. It doesn't take long before the guitar to warm back up and be like, oh, body heat. Same thing. Analytics, man, come on. Like I always say, practice makes permanent. We've gotten it wrong all these years saying practice makes perfect. Screwed up there, but that's okay. We'll fix it. Eesh. Okay, that's okay. The thick spot, I'm actually going to agree with. I will be okay with that. That's okay. That's okay. I put a little heart right there. Little heart right there in the middle. Right there in the middle, a little heart. It says love. Let's try to get this bright. We call that the bright. Oi. Not a fan. A little too liquidy, but it's okay. It's okay. But that's good. That's ready for the next level, I think. Just got to look at it as a whole, step back, take a gander. Okay. Yeah. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let's do the... Perfect. Let's do this. Okay, this is the scary part. You guys ready? Bigger brush. More of just a nice tone. We got to bring from this point this way. Excuse me, bros. Do you know what I mean? Don't worry. So, from the top here, that's got to be there. That's got to be. I have no choice. And then that goes up there, and then right about here, which is exactly where that is. That goes over there. And it's okay to fix your paintings. I'm just letting you know that now. There's nothing wrong with making a mistake and then going back and correcting said mistake. Now, if you never find the mistake, it's not a mistake, is it? So, then we got this one. So this is tucked up there, boom, just like that. Boom, just like that. Boom. All of this has got to go this way, that's the thing. It's all got to go. To bright. And you just got to accept it, okay? You just have to. Now, this goes, we've been working on it, shadowing it in. And I can take a nice light mix. And basic wow, we're going to go from here, here, man, how is that possible? Because it just rides in with this one. It rides over, right? Basically, rides over. Rides over. See, that freaking does a good job of just pretending to be in the right spot. You just let your motivation do the work. That's a, so that tucks over, like right here, is that right there. Up here, just a little bit more. You let your motivation be your instrument, and your muscles are just watching, and your eyeballs are just seeing. Boom, 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 and then what? And this one goes up to here, and that's basically it. And that is a little bit more based on reality. Hey everybody, you like reality? I like reality. I come here with reality in my mind. See? And then down. Bueno. And then we just fix that with the line work and the rocks and the brightness, and here we can even add a little bit more bright to it right now before we cut out for the day. And then we get to just kind of like look at it, you know, kind of see it. Oh, I like it. I actually like it. It looks a little bit more weighted to what it should be. See that? Now, I mean, it's weird. It's a weird angle, and I can see a small flaw. Just needs a better button. And then once it has that, there you see, the angle just needs to be as goofy as that angle, yet functional, and bleed into this, bleed into that, like it bleeds in and bleeds in and bleeds in, but yet it's in front, prominent and bleeding, because they're worn the same way. It's the same cliffside, so everything's going to be having the same ledge. So as long as I keep that in mind, golden. Seems like seems a little weird. Let me if I'm looking at the painting of the picture, I'm just trying to, you know. See, you can fix things. Just fix it. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. Even forget about it. Come across there. Remember, because this is the highlight. No worries. Just if you put too much on, wash it away. No worries. It's that easy. It's that easy to destroy your work. No, but this is gonna treat me well, I promise. See? And basic, while this one does go up, but this one comes down. You see that? So already I got to come through with a little bit of yeah. I don't mind. So I just look at it in a two-dimensional spot. It comes down, comes down. These are all coming down, coming down. So it's bang. Now we're banging. Anyway, I had fun today. I hope you all had fun with me. We earned a subscriber or two. I appreciate you all very much. I want to thank everyone for showing up and supporting a wild and crazy artist, man. Oh, look at that. Dude, all you got to do is look at it like as a whole and just look at the different shadows and then look at this and you're like, oh, okay, duh. Got to make it work. I love it. And none of this was a waste of time. All of it works within the same boundaries. I have the underneath to work on. I can bring that back through if I like it. It does not matter. That's the beauty of these kind of weird little paintings I do. I'm trying to formulate this finished product so it looks as good as all the other works that are in here. You know what I'm saying? That's the whole idea. That's the whole idea. But we're getting there. And I certainly appreciate you all for being here. And I want to just say thanks again to all my beautiful patrons, T.C. Hollingsworth, Jennifer Hudson Gorman, Junior Sim Racing, Boomer League, and Sandra Scala. I want to thank you guys for showing up today and saying hello. And look at this, Silver City, late afternoon. Oh, people coming into town with their little RVs, having a day. I hope you all are having a day too. So we'll see you Thursday, unless you show up at my gaming channel, and that's tonight. I'll see you guys.
Laura D. Z Art.
Yeah, can't wait to see it, Laura.